Volusia County has tons of outdoor opportunities for all to enjoy. Places where history, wildlife, and recreation converge for a truly one-of-a-kind experience.
Hi everyone, my name is Tracy and this is Lisa, and we work for Volusia County Parks, Recreation, and Culture Division.
And I'm Trey Hanna with Volusia County Environmental Management, and I also run the Explore Volusia programs. We're out here today at Spruce Creek Park, which is part of Doris Leeper Preserve. So Doris Leeper Spruce Creek Preserve is about 2,500 acres, and one of the confusing parts about it is there are 5 entrances to this preserve. One of the entrances, right here today, we are right here in this section. Right across the street there is Bayou Bay, which is part of the preserve. Just south of there is Sleepy Hollow. Across the street from Sleepy Hollow is DeVito. And then kind of over here in this section, you've got Martin's Dairy and Creek Shore Drive. This preserve has a lot to offer, from fishing, kayak launches. There's also frisbee golf, mountain biking, equestrian. So there's a lot to offer at this 2,500 acre preserve, and it's one of our most popular.
This preserve is steeped in history. Long before the Europeans came, Spruce Creek was a vital waterway to the Native Americans here. It provided a stable source of food, oysters, clams, and saltwater fish. And this allowed them to establish permanent settlements in this area and also create ceremonial burial grounds. The natives that lived here were the Tomoquin, and in 1500 AD there was probably about 200,000 here, and they occupied about 19,000 square miles in Florida.
The namesake of this preserve, Doris Leeper, was a well-known artist, sculptor, and environmentalist. She moved to Florida in 1958 and settled just south of New Smyrna Beach along the Indian River Lagoon to focus on her art. Over the years, she was commissioned to create large, modern sculptures that are now displayed all over the world. One such work of art, known as the Steel Quilt, is on display at the Orlando International Airport. Over the years, Leeper developed a deep love of Florida's natural landscapes, and she spent many years pioneering conservation efforts that led to the creation of thousands of parks and public lands, including Canaveral National Seashore. In 1999, Doris Leeper was inducted into the Florida Artists Hall of Fame. And 1 year later in 2000, upon her passing, they renamed this park in her honor.
This area of the preserve is what we like to call an estuary. Estuaries are extremely important environments. They are a mixture of salt and fresh water, which we call brackish water. And it's an area where a lot of animals will come. It's a nursery for all these different types of animals. As you can see, even behind me here, we have the yellow-crowned night heron. And you'll have a mixture of salt and freshwater fish. As you head down the Spruce Creek, the water will get fresher. If you head out towards Potts Inlet, the water will get saltier. So this area, there's a big mixture of animals, and there's one of the biggest biodiversities in the world in these estuary habitats. This is in the drum family. A lot of people just call it a spot drum fish. So this is a mohara, and there's quite a few different types of those. Their mouth comes down, so they're kind of bottom feeders, so it protrudes out. They'll kind of go down and it extends out, right? And then also their dorsal fin is pretty distinct as well. Sometimes you get a huge variety, sometimes it's all kind of the same similar fish, but always a fun time to get out there and check out what we can find. We're gonna release these guys nice and healthy and happy. I'm Trey.
And I'm Tracy, and we're with Volusia Magazine.
You gotta come check out Spruce Creek Park Preserve.
Thank you.